at the back entrance of the property because the front entrance of this property goes over a creek, and there was a small bridge that went over this. It's called, I think, Rock Creek here in South Georgia. But it got washed away during the last hurricane that came by. So this area here is not part of the property, but right now it's the only way to get into the property until they fix that bridge to get to it. I'll show you on the video what that bridge looks like once I get there, but I'll tell you right now where the property actually starts. So here's the actual property line. Now, as you can see, it's all cotton fields here. So the people that farm this property also farm, or they lease to farm cotton on the property that's for sale, which, like I said, starts back right over there where I mentioned. Look at all this. I don't know how many acres is actually being farmed right now, but it's a pretty decent, it's a decent size. Now again, there's 116 acres, I believe, here. It has a nice pond that at one point, I'm being told that people actually swimmed in it. Now the interesting part about this property as well is that it's been owned by the same family for, I'm being told, since 1890. So that's a very freaking long time with the same family. Obviously the original owners passed away. Now the second generation passed away. Now the kids have it and they don't want it. And you can see it's kind of abandoned. They haven't done much with it. So there's the house. I'm actually going to stop right here to break out the drone, and then we'll walk the property again. A lot of land here. It's, like I said, it's only a mile away from my property. But based on what I was looking at, this property is actually really, really nice. It has more potential in terms of recreational space than I do. So actually, here is that pond. I'm gonna do an aerial view of it that I was talking about. They sent me pictures when they were younger. As you can see back there, there's an actual deck back there. Actually, let's walk over there. The realtor selling this property sent me pictures of when this property was actually being used actively, and they had pictures out here of the kids swimming in this pond. And yeah, there's the deck that they actually had built. They would sit here, they would fish off of it and swim. So there's supposed to be a creek in front of this. So let's walk over here. Man, but the hurricane really destroyed this. The actual house that's on the property, a tree actually fell on it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to go any further from here. Let's see. Now, maybe I can go a little. Oh no, it's pretty wet here. And I don't know the areas I'm not going to go through. But as you can see, it's all of this. Actually, there's the gate. Let's see. There's the gate. Let's see if we can walk over to that gate. We're going to go around. But man, it covers all of this. where we just walked, and then I'll show you the recreation area. I'm being told that there is a what do you call that? Shoot, I'm drawing a blank right now. Anyway, the hunters that come out here built a lookout. There's a name for it. I just can't remember the name for it. But they built that, and I'll show it to you if I can find it. And actually, you can see here the tarp on that roof. Because like I said, a tree actually fell on that roof. Man, there's some beautiful big trees here too. But the property really has been neglected. No one's lived on it for quite some time. So let's see if we can go out to that road. Here's the road. But anyway, we're gonna look at this. Like I said, I'm gonna take out the drone, I'm gonna look at it. I'm actually very interested in picking up this property. But those of you that are watching, if you're interested in this property and want to partner up with me, I'll be more than happy to take on a partner right now. So my vision for this property is the same vision I have for my vineyard and for some of the other places that we're building and looking to build more of, which is a couple resort type tiny homes. So here I would definitely build one or two around that pond, and then redo the house. Well, there's the house right there. But I would definitely see, we're gonna have to redo that. I heard it's not even functional, it's not livable right now. But the other good part about this property is that part of this property is within the city limits, and part of the property is in the county. So what that means is that we can have access to city water, so I don't have to deal with wells, even though I'm a fan of wells, but you don't have to do that. And the city is, the electrical can be put in several locations in this property, so there's several home sites. So even from a developer standpoint, a future developer standpoint, there's a lot you can do with this property. I mean, you can build several, like divide it up and build several lots, build some homes on it if you want. Not my thing right now, but that's what you can do. Now, the town of Nashville is right down here, and then there's an actual school right across the street. I think it's a high school. But here is why I couldn't come in this road, because this is where the bridge was and it collapsed. But that's the creek, which again, I think it's pretty cool that this creek goes through the property, because the property lines, that's starts from that road down there. There's 8 acres on this side, but 8 acres of this creek. It's not buildable or anything, which is pretty cool. And then these people here that own this property, as you can see, they maintain it really, really nice. It's a nice big pond there. They also have a deck, but they've been here forever. They're in their 80s. I was told they've been here 60 plus years, but they're in their 80s. And the guy's super, super nice family. It's him and his wife, and they take care of that property, man. God bless him. At 82 years old, I was watching him earlier out there working. God bless that guy. All right, now let's continue. Now, I don't know how I feel about these power lines going through the middle of the property that go straight through. As you can see here, it's a lot of wet area. I don't know if that's a pond. I mean, it's tiny, but all that is lowland. So it's There's a lot of wet areas here. And as you can see, there's an incline, so it starts to go up. Hence why on that side, the land is not as wet as down here. But man, look at all these trees that are down. This property cleaned up though is, it's beautiful, man. I really love it. So, as I'm walking up to view the house again and videotape the house, let me know what you guys think. Is this something that you might be interested in? If it's something, or tell me if I'm crazy for buying or thinking about buying this property that clearly needs a lot of clean. Oh my God, check this out. Clearly needs a lot of freaking cleanup. Look at this. Look at all this down here. And as you can see, look at the land here. It's super dry compared to what we just came up from that's super wet. Man, look at back there. We'll walk back there, but look at this. This at one point was their front yard, as you can see by these two posts. Looks like they had a fence here at one point. Brush around there, brush. That's where the chimney got taken out too. Let's see if you can see the chimney. That got taken out, but it landed. I got a picture of it where it landed right across there, and it was that big ass tree. It was this tree right there that actually came down, or at least that's what I'm being told. Anyway. But man, definitely needs a lot of clearing. But what I like also here, again, look at this, look at the soil. It's super dry. It's not what it was over there. Okay, we'll probably have to go around. Let me go around. Look at this. Oh, look at this mess back there. I'm telling you, man, that hurricane hit this area hard. Living in, oh, there's a power line here too, or cable. That's a cable. It looks like cable. Looks like they had cable or internet. I lived in South Florida for almost my entire adult life. Went through numerous hurricanes and haven't seen this kind of damage other than Hurricane Andrew, when Andrew came in. Check this out. This is an old barn. This guy does have electrical going to the barn. Not gonna go in there, but let's walk around. Oh, what's this? Oops. I just got whacked by that. There's a, looks like a truck. Yeah. Old Ford truck. Damn. Looks like a pole barn. Looks in pretty decent condition. Look at this, man. Just imagine. These are pecan trees. Wow. Beautiful. What time is it? It's 4 o'clock. I don't have a whole lot of time to explore. Because, look at that. Pole barn doesn't look in bad condition. Look at that big old tractor. Hasn't been used in a long time. Tires are flat. Look at that. It looks like there used to be trails here, man. Look at the trees down there. I got to get the drone up to see how bad this is. Now, this is the recreational side. This is what I'm being told. Oh, there it is. I forget, damn, I don't know why I'm drawing a blank. But that's a lookout. It's a nice one too. This guy did a good job. It's fairly new. But a nice lookout. And I guess this is the path that is looking out for. If it's anything like my property, there's gotta be tons of deer, turkey, quail. Check this out. There's two structures here too. There's that barn and that barn. Love to convert those barns. Let's see if we can go down a little bit, because there's supposed to be another large open area or clear area that is being used for farming. But damn, you can look at all those. Somebody definitely cleared that out already, because the trees kind of fell across and they cut it. Shit, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. We're not going through, Cali. Ah, damn. But I'll take the drone out there. I would love to go out that path. If I didn't have this dog with me, I'll go through, but I don't want her to get super muddy, because I gotta put it back in my car. Anyway, I'm gonna break out the drone now and fly that baby up and see what I can see. It's extremely windy out, so the drone was a little finicky, but I'll look over the video to see how the drone looked, or the aerial views looked with the drone. But man, disappointed that it's so freaking windy, and I was having a hard time with the drone. But super excited about this property. I like it.